True ATL and J Wolf, Beauty, Korea, True, Vern 85, Vern, Dana, Triple X Jedi, Carrington, Renee, Poetic, Kells, what's up? Renee, T Malone was good. Frantonio, Vicos, GW, Amani, Mellow Bird Dreamer, Humble Beast. Okay. Shantia. Sonny was good. Muhammad. Sadia. It's her third time playing the Sully card. What's going on, Black Rain? Well, she's definitely playing up to it in this situation. What's good, Young Jay? She's definitely playing to it, you know. We gonna get into it. Shout out to the moderators and the members of the channel. You too can become a supporter and a member of the channel. You can be what I consider the chat elite, you know, and become a member. The join button is right there on the screen next to the subscribe button, or you can just click this link here. If I can find it. Let's see. There we go. Right there. There you go. Now I'm going to read to you this nonsense from this article from The Blast about her doing this. And y'all can see from the picture, she actually recorded herself doing this. Could be part of a storyline. But but again, if it's part of a storyline, it lets you know that nothing about her is changing and she's going to be right where she is moving forward, you know? It's good bringing clarity. What's up, Nick the Magnificent? Magnificent, what's up? I want to speak on something before I get into the topic. Terrell Owens was on First Take, and he mentioned how Stephen A. Smith, he was talking to Stephen A. Smith, right? And he talked about how Max Kellerman was more black than Stephen A. Smith. And he said this to this man's face. And I know that it bothered Stephen A. because he went on his show and he was ranting about it. And he talked about how if he was at Sirius Satellite, some different things would probably be said. And I agree with him. But he's at a corporation now. So they're going to be very mindful of the things that he says. And I want to say this. This is why people who are conscious. What's good, Sean? Sean Oliver, what's up? What they don't understand is they make themselves look even more foolish by talking about how a white person can be invited to the cookout. What does that mean? What the hell does that even mean? You're going to invite Max Kellerman to the cookout. Why? So he can say something stupid so you can kick him out of the cookout? Because that is Max Kellerman. He may say things that you may like, but he's going to say something that's going to piss you off. So how many cookouts is he going to be invited to? Once again, we have putting whiteness on a pedestal. Because a white person says what we're thinking, all of a sudden they are a part of the group, and you wonder why you continuously get infiltrated. You get infiltrated because your mindset is one of this person is white. So, and they're speaking and they're saying the things that we're saying. We have to praise those people. Meanwhile, you have a whole lot of people who look like you who say the same thing. You don't praise them unless they are a top tier celebrity, you know? T.O. made himself look like a complete idiot. This dude is out here dating women of all races, but he got his fist in the air. You know, now I understand that he felt like he may have been blackballed from the NFL, but he's never said he was blackballed. He's never used those words. I think T.O. knows why he couldn't get another opportunity is because he was pretty much, breaking down physically, and teams did not want to deal with his personality because T.O. can be very bipolar, and he has emotional issues he's never been able to, deal with, that he's still trying to come to terms with. But when I see people like that get on TV and get emotional and disrespect a black man to his face on live television, say whatever you want about Stephen A. Smith. Yes, there's certain things that he said that you don't agree with, that you vehemently disagree with him on. But to get on national TV and say to a man's face that you're not black enough, that the white guy in front of you is more black than you are, that says a lot about the mentality of people like that. And T.O. isn't in the minority. You got dudes right now on YouTube making videos, calling out Stephen A. Smith about how he's not black enough. Meanwhile, you're married to a non-black woman. How does that happen? And again, I'm not dissing anybody. I'm just speaking facts. You want to disrespect this man? Meanwhile, you've hopped over the fence and you've put a ring on it. And that's the hypocrisy that goes on, man. The hypocrisy is very evident in this situation. What's up, Miranda? I gotta understand, man. Your actions, if you're conscious, right? If you're conscious, you're pro-black. Your actions need to match your words need to match your lifestyle. Because then you can't call out nobody else. Simple as that. But because we, for some reason, hate Stephen A. Smith, which I don't get. I mean, Stephen A. Smith has never harmed any black man that I know of, or black woman. But because he just so happens to disagree, people are in their feelings talking about who's invited to a barbecue or a cookout. It makes y'all sound dumb. It really does. It really does make y'all sound dumb. It make you sound like you really don't have a community. You just have a bunch of people who want to agree with each other. They want an echo chamber. And if you decide that you don't want to be a part of that echo chamber, then they want to get angry with you. Shout out to Marco Grande. Is baptized as an equivalent of whole expungement. We're going to get into that, but I wanted to speak on T.O. real quick. And people like that who are not very intelligent socially, as you can see, because when they say things like that, they got to understand there's going to be ramifications. This stuff is going to be played throughout social media for years to come, even on television. And you made yourself like a real idiot. I believe Max Kellerman actually defended Stephen A. Smith. So how big of a fool do you feel now? Or do you feel like a fool at all? Was your mission accomplished? Stephen A. Smith actually supported Kaepernick. I don't support Kaepernick at all. But some people do. But he ain't invited to the cookout. I may not be invited to. I don't give a fuck. You don't have to invite me. I'm not looking to go to any of your cookouts anyway because you probably can't cook. Okay? And it's gonna be way too many Negroes for me to be around. Especially if few in the bunch are dysfunctional. So if Max Kellerman want to go, he can go. You're probably going to worship him and put him on a pedestal and treat him like he's special. We all know. You know? But we're going to get to Evelyn, man. Let's get to Evelyn. Now, this is from The Blast. Anyone who has ever watched an episode of VH1's reality series, Basketball Wives, knows that one of its stars, Evelyn Lozada, is constantly involved in bad behavior with her fellow co-stars, and Lozada has always had very little concern for how it makes her look on television because she's a tough chick from New York and has no time for shame. Yeah, she's tough until she speaks about Chad, and then that toughness go away. But anyway. However, after many years in the spotlight, Lozada is now thinking about her image in a brand new light and making some very needed life changes. Let me say this. Ever since Kanye West has devoted himself to Christianity again, people are looking at that and they're seeing if that's helping his image, and they're following suit. But let me just say this. Religion has always been a way for women to seek redemption. I mean, look at your local church. You know, look at your local church. Most of them females in the church, all they do is sin. Shout out to Naima Buckner. I can cook, Jaye, Chef Boyard. Nah. I'm sure you can, Naima. I believe Naima can cook her ass off. Definitely got to try Naima's food one day, man. Naima, I'm definitely going to try your cooking, all right? But back to Evelyn. There are women who will be in the church, right? All they do is sin, man. They ain't never been married, but they've been in and out of relationships. They've had kids out of wedlock. They've never been married. They go to the club 3 days a week. They're out, smoking some weed. Just being just very vulgar with their language, which I have tried to reduce the vulgar nature of my language. I've tried to step back, from saying certain things like I used to be quick to do, because it makes you sound dumb. And I want people to hear intelligence when they hear me. I don't want them to hear ignorance. And I learned that when you are a guy and you're doing a lot of, cursing, you're saying a lot of words, like, it's going to take away from the message. It's going to take away from the message. So I try not to use too many expletives in my videos, even in my live shows, because people have to listen to this. And if I'm being vulgar, it's going to turn people off. I'm not listening to this. He's being vulgar, So I have worked on that aspect of it, and I have gotten a lot better than I used to. I used to be very quick to curse and say N-word this and N-word that and be this and be that. But I don't want to sound like a moron. I've seen people use expletives every other word. They sound moronic, especially when you're trying to give logical commentary on people who you consider to be on the dysfunctional side, So when we look at certain situations that go on in the church, the fact that these pastors are messing around with these women, the fact that stuff goes on in the church, these women are being used by these, preachers in these churches. Again, a religion is used to cover up the holes that is in the souls of certain individuals. We all know this. This is no secret. And I think that Evelyn is trying to tap into that. Fans have been getting a kick out of Evelyn's drink throwing, loud cursing, cast attacking antics since Basketball Wives premiered in 2010. Always a fan favorite, primarily because she was always the one to dish out the most shade. Lozada, celebrity, only elevated once former Real World cast member Tammy Roman joined the cast the following season, especially after it was revealed that Lozada, who was once engaged to former NBA player Antoine Walker, had an affair with Roman's ex-husband Kenny Anderson. Yes, she's gotten around. She's gotten around. And that's weird. Like, this woman joins the cast, and you had some sort of situation with her ex. Imagine how many dudes Evelyn's been with that she has never publicly acknowledged. Probably because she's been the side piece, the jump off. She ruined Antoine Walker. Matter of fact, y'all go check out the video I did on that situation, man. It's just unsettling. Very unsettling. This type of behavior laid the foundation for Lozada's storyline, which primarily included failed relationships with her co-stars as well as men she dated. Most of her fans will recall her disastrous 2-month marriage to former NFL wide receiver Chad Johnson, as well as her engagement to former Major League Baseball left fielder Carl Crawford. Though the two had a son together, they never reached the altar, and now, as she reflects on her past behavior, Lozada is ready to make a change for the better. Everybody's ready to make a change, but are they really ready to make a change? Listen, we're all capable of healing, but do you want to heal? Is what is the main question. You have to want to be healed. You have to want to progress and do better and grow. You have to want that. And I don't think, for the most part, Evelyn has shown her wanting change. She's not even in a relationship right now. She's been single for since 2000 and I believe 17? And again, she's just single out here because, for one, the dudes that she probably used to connect with, those guys are a bit older, probably in relationships or married. So you can't go to them. The young dudes in the industry ain't really checking for her like that. So she's kind of in a pattern to where she wants that same attention from guys, the way that Chad Johnson gave her attention, the way that Carl Crawford gave her that. But again, there are guys who believe she's past her prime and there's no redeeming her whatsoever. There's no redeemable qualities whatsoever. So she's out here floating and she's trying to find some way to fix not only her reputation, but her overall womanness. She wants men to be appealing to be appealing. She wants men to want to date her again. And I don't know. I mean, of course, there's going to be guys that are going to want to sleep with her, maybe even date her, but they are probably guys that she doesn't want. The guys that she wants. And she's starting to go through this. And I think a lot of women who her age and older, they get to a point to where all that thoughting, all that being side chicks, it catches up with you. Ducking in and out of relationships, it catches up with you eventually to where the guys that you could have gotten years before, they're not checking for you. They're not checking for you. And she is going to the go-to, which is religion. Religion is the go-to for a lot of people, especially a lot of women who want to fix their reputations, Now, this is according to her. I'm done with premarital relations. I felt like in those relationships, I lost a piece of me every time I had relations out of wedlock. Really? Because I think you do it a lot. you know, a lot more than you may be putting out there, you know. But yeah, this is going to start to become a trend, people. This is definitely, if they see her do it, they're going to do it. She went on to say, there are things that happen on Basketball Wives that obviously I'm only in control of myself and how I respond to somebody saying certain things to me. I'm going to keep it all the way 100. When I was in Miami, I didn't care. I did crazy stuff. I said crazy things, and I moved on with my life, and I didn't have a conscience about it. But even while filming last season, you walk away, and I process things, and I think about things, and I'm like, oh my gosh, maybe that wasn't the right way to handle a situation. Of course, because you really don't have any friends. You don't have a man to be in a relationship with. You're all the way messed up in the dating game. You're in a situation where no one wants you. So because you're in a situation where none of the men that you want to date want you, you're looking for answers. You know, she had that attitude because she could still pull a Carl Crawford. She could still pull a Chad Johnson. She can't pull them type of dudes no more. One, Chad Johnson was still in the NFL when they dated. Okay. Carl Crawford was still, in baseball. He retired the year that I believe they broke up. But he was still, when they first started dating, he was a part of Major League Baseball. She can't pull those type of guys anymore. She knows it. And she's not the only one. Look at Megan Good. Megan Good went and started dating a pastor. Look at Fantasia. She's dating a guy who I believe is a pastor or want to be a pastor. I'm not 100%, but they're on this very religious tip, you know? So these women know that by dating men of the cloth, which you're seeing women do, that they can alleviate the issues that they have had in regards to the men that they have chosen. Instead of taking a look in the mirror and saying, you know what, I got to work on me. I got to work on building up myself. And we have to fix what's in us before we go out looking for that attention, you know? But yeah, she's been a black widow, man. I mean, she basically used Antoine Walker until there was nothing left to be used, you know? And she went to Chad. Yeah, his career was pretty much over, you know? And went to Carl Crawford. His career was winding down. He realized, I can't afford this chick. I can't marry her, you know? Let's see. As a woman, a mother, somebody trying to accomplish things at life, I know I have to do better with how I respond to certain situations this season whenever we start filming. Whenever that is, it's supposed to be at the top of the year. It's going to be real, true facts because me getting baptized and really wanting to do it for God in the right way is going to not be easy, and I'm determined to pass the test. Well, hopefully this spiritual journey works out for her because we don't need any more spiteful women. We don't. We don't need any more bitter, angry. That's the least of what we need out here. We need people to be happy. And if this is gonna make her happy, hopefully she make that change to benefit her in the long run when it comes to dating, you know. Shout out to everybody that's here. I see you, David. What's going on? Like the stream, people. Bro, light skinned women ain't all that, man. And she's a Latina. She'd probably tell you herself that she's not light skinned. She's a Latina. You know? And when y'all say things like that, you wonder why they call you colorist. But maybe you don't care. You know, she's a Latin thought thizzot. She's a Latin thizzot, my dude. The Latin thizzot. Seeking redeemable qualities. She's seeking redeemable qualities that hopefully that she hopes will get her the man that she wants. You know? I call people what they want me to call them. You know, she would definitely want me to call her a Latina instead of a black or a light-skinned female. She'll claim blackness if it suits her. But other than that, if it don't suit her, she's not going to claim it. You know, she's not going to claim it. She got the big forehead, too. The big cranium. You know, shout out to all the chicks with the big craniums. That pussy tired. It probably is tired. Man, she been using it and using it and using it for I don't know how many, since what, the 90s? When all these, you know, these athletes and whoever, you know, they've been playing the punch out game. She playing the punch out game with her box. They've been playing the punch out game with her box, man. But yeah, man, you're going to start to see it more and more. Women are going to start using religion, especially women in like reality TV or maybe even in music. They're going to start using religion, okay, as a way to redeem themselves. Rob Kardashian turned her down. Rob has dealt with one crazy chick. He don't need another, man. He probably don't need another one in his life. She's a 75 baby, had a daughter 17. The early 90s, right? Yeah, she's been at work for quite some time. I will say this, though. These Latinas know these brothers like them. That's why they be getting these surgeries to look a certain way, because they know these brothers are gonna be, you know, all over them. You know, I will say that, because all these Latin chicks' bodies look damn near identical. Okay, they all going to the same doctor. Either they flying to Dominican Republic or they're doing it here. They all getting work at the same place because they know that there's a business in brothers dating them, having kids by them. Evelyn has benefited from, even though I don't think she's had any surgeries, but she's probably the last of a dying breed, because these girls under 30, they having surgeries. Look at the Queen Naija chick. How old is she? And look how many surgeries she done had. Them surgeries ain't gonna stop. She's gonna keep having surgery and having surgery and having surgery, and ain't even 30 yet. Then already had multiple surgeries to try to look like a. See, when you're bad built and God created you average faced, why fight it? Just make the best of it. You're live with Jada Black. What's going on? Hello?
Jay, what up, bro?
What's going on, man?
It's Ty City, dog.
What's good, Ty?
Man, what hey, what the hell we got going on here, man?
we have a person seeking to be reformed once again. Well,
bro, we talking about a 43-year-old woman with a 5-year-old, dog.
Yeah.
She out.
Uh-huh.
Jesus can't do nothing about it, fam. She out.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, man. I want to feel bad, but I know somebody somewhere is gonna be the cleanup man, dog.
Yep. She probably got. I'm pretty sure she got dudes on standby, but she don't want them. She ain't want to. She want to see what her options is. She still thinks she got it.
Oh, well, now she gonna have to humble herself. Now she gotta go to church.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Try to roll back that odometer. Try to. You know what I'm saying? She out here with a salvage title, man. You gotta go to church.
Mm-hmm.
But man, that's all, man. You 43 with a 5-year-old. Let that sink in.
Right. Yep.
All right, bro.
All right, Ty City. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
All right, shout out to Ty City with the call, man. You say she had a Brazilian butt lift, Miranda? She probably did. It wouldn't surprise me. She been in Miami that long. But she didn't go crazy with it, though. You're live with Jada Black. What's up?
What's up, Jack?
What's good, man?
Ain't shit, bro. Man, see, this is why I don't mess with, 30 and over hoes no more, bro.
Uh-huh.
So, basically, she telling you, she was a whole slut bag for everybody else. But the next man, you going to have to put a ring on it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, man, I can't even deal with this dating pool over here no more, bro. My cousin, her husband, Ethiopian.
Uh-huh.
And they going over there in February, right? I was like, man, I'm going with y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You should.
I'm going to go over there and try to find a wife.
You should.
The women's pretty as hell, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I just can't deal with this type of shit no more, bro.
Mm.
Like old boy said, she gonna find one, bro. It's either gonna be one of these church niggas or some simp white dude.
Mm-hmm.
And if she get with some simp white dude, the first thing she gonna do is start talking shit about black dudes and how we dogged it and all this other dumb shit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what's gonna come with that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But she should be straight, bro. I'm sure she's still getting a good amount of child support from Carl Crawford. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that should be coming with the child 5.
Yeah.
She might be getting that for another 13 or 15 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure she's eating good, and plus she's on reality TV, and I just think that yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so she shouldn't be hurting for money, bro.
Mm-hmm. No, she's not. She hurting for a relationship, with a guy that she wants,
No, she's still hanging on, bro. She still thinks she got one more shot, bro.
Yeah.
But she just too ran through, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Lori Harvey done took that lane of the chick niggas want pro athletes and shit want to run through.
Mm-hmm.
And rappers and all that shit. She's too old for that shit now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But man, I'm just done with these And if she doing this shit for a reality show, like storyline, bro, that shit just sad, bro. Cause I don't be thinking that's all this shit is, bro. I'm not even taking this shit at all seriously, bro.
Well,
I think if you are like you naive, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know, it could be that, but she would look crazy if it is publicity. But you never know.
She already look crazy. She already look crazy. She don't give a fuck, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Look like she walked in the church. She thought her dresser started turning on fire, bro. She don't care about none of that shit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Jay, I don't want to be too long, bro. I appreciate your time, bro.
All right, cool. Well, thanks for the call, Vera. Shout out to you, man. All right. You live with Jada Black. What's up?
Whoa, there.
What's up, man?
What's up with my man, Jay?
What's good with you, bro?
Man, and I know you didn't tell me this chick is 43 and got a how old year old?
5-year-old. That's what Ty said. Ty said it's a 5-year-old.
What? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
And guess what? They actually think this is normal.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's sad because she's trying to run to a religion and run to our Father God.
Mm-hmm.
And you look what you've been promoting all this time. And then you still doing it. Then you got these young chicks that's falling behind the same madness. And then think this going to be a shit that's going to come save you. 2020, man. Ain't nobody out here stupid. Everybody know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully we keep a lot of good brothers like yourself and myself, you know, out here, and we out here keeping this conversation going.
Right.
That we ain't bring this evil to the light. You see what I'm saying? And shine light on it and scatter these mothers like roaches that they are, man. A whole bunch of dusty ass roaches out here having kids at 40 years old, hating on your own kids. You don't want them to have a relationship. You want to be out here fighting and doing the same madness you was out here doing, instead of trying to promote them to do better than what you did and stop the cycle. You want them to be in the same mess that you in. But man, that's it, man. This is crazy, man. How our people seem to like to hang on their own kids and their own people, man.
Yeah. Yeah. You got a lot of the way, especially.
But hey, man.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm listening to you.
No, I would say the way a lot of these mother-daughter relationships have been over the last 20, 30 years, from stories I've heard, man, you do have women who, if they were attractive back in the day and they have a daughter and the daughter's attractive, you know, the mother's getting older and she doesn't have the same shape and look. When the daughter has the looks that she used to have, there's jealousy there, and I've heard this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but check this out. They be so jealous and so envious, and they ain't got no truth in their dang on bone, which I'm not mad at them, because they females.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They come from us, so of course they easily misled. I mean, you see what Adam and Eve were with. Now it showed you that they're easily deceived. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So how do they feel like that? They're supposed to be leading like pastors and all this other stuff. It tell you in the book that, which I ain't gonna get into. You know what I mean? And it's just crazy how they want to be leaders, but then when everything start messing up and they see that they don't mess stuff up, they want to run to the men to try to sweep everything up and clean up they mess that they messed up.
Mm-hmm. That's a good point you made, man, and that's why I think that you see the pushback towards men who speak openly the truth about them. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. Oh yeah, man. They don't like no alpha males, man. They like them betas and them simps that agree with everything they say, and they yes men. They like yes men. Mm-hmm. And if you disagree with them, they act like they don't know you. Hey, man, they'll try to cut you. They ain't gonna spit. Man, I'm trying to tell you, man, you a star. But, man, I'm trying to tell you, a star out here, boy. Mm-hmm. But, man, I'm going to go ahead and let you slide, man. I appreciate this time with you and whatnot, man. Hey, and stay doing what you're doing, man. I love your channel, man, and I'm always listening to you, brother.
Cool. I appreciate it, man. Thanks, all right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, man. Shout out
All
to
right.
the
Yep.
caller for calling in. All right. You're live with Jada Black. What's up?
Yo, Jay, what's good?
What's good,
Global,
man?
bro.
What's good, man?
Yeah, yeah, this is Sonny, bro.
What's good, Sonny? What's
Yeah,
up with
man. Just, man, yo, I can't believe this hoe, bro.
you? Tell me what's on your mind, man.
Man, yo,
Huh?
she knows she done been hit her wall already.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, you know what I'm saying? She hit her wall past her prime, and now she thinks some water, some prayed over water, is gonna wash that wall away.
Exactly. She thinks it is, maybe. You know, in her mind. You know?
Man, she crazy though, and then she did my boy Antoine
Yeah.
dirty.
Mm-hmm.
She did him dirty, ran him through the cleaners and everything.
Yeah. Ducked out on him.
And she can't. Yeah, blew the bag and everything. How you blow $100 million bag?
Yeah.
Yeah, that man had 100 mil. He blew 100 mil messing with that girl.
Mm-hmm.
And you know the other crazy part is, you know, she can't secure the bag, get a bag and can't secure the bag. So which lets you know she got more, you know, morale issues.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and she's really messed up, and now I just think that personally. I just think she just doing this because it's cuffing season, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Could be.
Cuffing season came early,
Yeah.
and she ain't got nobody.
Ain't got nobody.
and she thinks some prayed over water is gonna it's gonna wash all that away, and some simp is gonna be like, oh, I want that.
Yeah.
And you know, and plus you gotta realize this right here. Her days of catching, like, you know, young studs is over.
Yeah.
Like she can't get that clout no more. Like her punching that clout ticket is over. So now people can get clout off of her, basically.
Yeah.
Because there's no more clout to be gotten out there. Like ain't no young stud or somebody, some big time name is gonna come out there and put it on the line for that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's where she
Because
at.
she's burnt.
Yeah.
So how you feel about that? You think some old young stud gonna put it on the line
Not
for
really,
her?
unless she pulls a Keisha Cole and dates a regular dude, a young regular dude. I don't see none of these young rappers or, you know, these young athletes really looking in her direction. I think she knows that too.
Man, I think the only broad I seen pull that off was Black China.
Yeah.
Like, she pulled it off, you know, for the simple fact that, you know what I'm saying, she can still get out there, but she still got her youth on her side, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And she can still pull them in, but she can't pull that card no more. I don't know, man. Me personally, Jay, again, I just think this is a cuffing season stunt.
Yeah.
Once cuffing season ends, she gonna be back to the same old same old rego.
Yeah, because the weather be warmer and she can go out and, you know, dress how she want to dress and get attention. So, you know, guess she doesn't need anybody during that time. But yeah, definitely during this time, she's looking for somebody.
Yeah, but I tell you what, let's all gather and say a prayer for her thoughtism. Let's bow our heads. God, please wash away all that body count and all the nasty, devious things she does. Amen.
Amen.
Yo, you got me wildin', bro. I'm out of here, bro. I ain't messing with you, man.
Sonny,
bro.
Sonny, I appreciate the call. All right, appreciate you. All right.
I'm about to donate too, bro.
All right, cool, man. Well, thanks for supporting too, Sonny. All right.
Yo, you know I stay supporting the hood, bro.
All right, cool, man. Thanks for the call, man.
All right.
All right.
All right, bro. Bye-bye.
Bye. Shout out to Sonny. Sonny said we need to pray on this middle-aged Thizot. Pray the thought demons away from him. That's what we need to do. You're live with Jada Black. What's going on? Hello?
Hello.
Yo, what's going on?
Yeah, hi, this is it's AJ, it's Renee.
It's Renee. What's good, Renee?
Good, good. I'm sorry. If you hear a little bit of noise, I'm sorry. I'm at work.
Okay. All right. Well, we got to be quiet. We got to,
Um.
be quiet. All right.
Oh no. I'm a event security officer, so it's good.
Okay. All right.
Um. Yeah, this is to piggyback off the last caller. I have to disagree with them just a little bit.
Okay.
I think this is an image thing. I think this is an image thing with her. First of all, because this has to be some type of sick joke that's going on.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be long. I'll try to keep as brief as possible. Remember when the same thing happened with one of the seasons of the Basketball Wives when she tried to throw a full wine bottle at another woman because I think she accused her of calling her, I think, a hoe or something like that, and she was mad.
Yeah.
There was that incident, the incident with Chad when he headbutted her. That domestic incident. She said that she's going to turn over a new leaf and she wants to change because she was embarrassed by her behavior.
Yeah.
And then she did the whole "Let's fix my life" thing, which I really wasn't buying at the time. And then I think she had a brief reality show to show that she's changed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, well, fast forward to now. Okay, this happens, and she's embarrassed yet again, and now she's using religion, because I think she's taking the good Lord thing in vain. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
And now she's saying that she's going to change one more time.
Oh yeah, one more
I
again.
bet you. Yeah, I bet you when she continues on that show, and another incident happens, she's going to do the same damn thing. She's going to say, "Oh, what have I done? I'm embarrassed." But I don't know what she's going to use this time. So she knows that, she has to know that most people aren't really liking her like that. They're not feeling her. So I guess the way to appeal to the folks out here, like you myself, she's going to run to say now that is she claiming that she's safe now or what? Celibate?
Because I think by her doing this, she believes that people will believe in this. They will believe in her turn over new leaf by her physically getting a baptism.
Right.
I think you're right about the image. I also think that she's probably very confused. She's in a different space in her life. She's never been in a situation where she's not where she wants to be as far as the type of guys that she's with. And the stuff that she's been doing recently has gotten people to dislike her,
Yeah, because that whole gyrating and saying that you have good credit while, bagging your vaginal area. I'm like, what? Then now that was a new low for her. But she's the one that screamed at how women need to what did she say? Women need to act more ladylike. I forgot what the term she used, but she's going against what she was preaching. 8 seasons ago? I don't know how many seasons Basketball Wives is on, but that's what she's been preaching in the beginning. So I don't know what changed now. Her son. They say, okay, real quick, last thing. They said her son is 5 years old.
Yeah, she had him with Carl Crawford.
I think
recently.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you good. Go ahead.
No. I was saying maybe the best thing for her to do is just to be a mother to her son and keep it pushing. Yeah. Because I think this is the most hilarious publicity stunts I've ever heard coming from this woman, and that's all I have to say.
Okay. All right, Renee. Well, thanks for the call, Renee. All right.
Yeah, you have a good one.
All right, you too, Renee. Shout out to Renee with the call. All right, I had a couple people call in. I had 3 missed calls. The lines are open, so y'all have a chance to call in. But yeah, she's trying to redeem herself. I don't know how much is gonna work. Like, I really don't, cause she's burnt some bridges. She's burnt a good amount of bridges. So I don't know how well this is gonna work. But again, this is a way for, for turning to religion when needed. You know what I'm saying? You're live with Jada Black. What's up? Hello?
Hey, what's up, man? How y'all doing, man?
Hey, what's good, man?
Ain't much, man. Yeah, I had to call in about that Evelyn Lozada, man. See, this is the thing about it is, these women have been listening to brothers or red pill content on the internet, and they know that guys are waking up and saying, you know what? Nah, I'm not about to wife no chick up that's been sleeping around or she has no value. You know, what's the old saying? No hymen, no diamond. Right. And don't get me wrong, Evelyn's fine. Will I smash? Yeah, with the rubber, with the condom, yeah, of course. But she's getting baptized and she's saying she born, going to be a virgin or celibate or whatever. Okay, that's cool. But at the end of the day, look, there's always a simp out there somewhere. So as far as her getting a man, it's not going to be no problem. But as far as her getting the man that she wants to get, it's not going to happen, man. It's not going to happen. Look, she had that basketball player that was with her for 10 years, spent millions of dollars, and then she didn't even get married to him. Then I know she dated in between there. Then she had Chad Ochocinco Johnson. And yeah, she had him, and he headbutted her. But people look at, oh, Chad headbutted her, but you don't know what happened. She probably could have gave this man an STD. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you gotta read in between the lines. And then she got with this baseball player that's retired now, and he didn't wipe her up. Yeah. So if you really look at it, you like, hold up, it's not the guy she's dating, it's her. Yeah. So any man with value is gonna realize, man, I ain't about to wipe this chick up. Yeah, I might smash. It's that with the condom on, but as far as wiping her up and stuff, nah. But see, what it really goes back to, man, you have a lot of women out here. The reason why they're able to do what they do is because you got a simp out there that's willing to wipe them up. And I'm not trying to get off subject or anything, but that's like that porn star that wants everybody to forget about her past. But she did how many porn videos?
She didn't get them out.
Supposedly. So supposedly she got a boyfriend from when I was researching. She got a boyfriend. So of course there's a simp out there that's going to be willing to maybe wife one of these chicks up. But as far as them getting the man that they want, nah. They're only going to settle for the guy that chooses them. But man with value isn't going to waste their time, man. And listen, Evelyn Lozada, man, she fine and all, but come on, dog. Let's be real, man. She just had a baby, man. I mean, a man with value. I mean, I'm a man with value. I'm not about to waste my time with a woman like her, man. She got up and she like, look, let's hook up. Yeah, okay, that's cool. I'm down for it. I ain't gonna say here and lie and say I won't hit it. Right. But as far as something serious, man, nah. And it just amazes me that a lot of the red pill content that's been push out here. Hey, don't think these women don't listen, man. Don't think they don't tune in and listen to what us fellas got to say, or they look in the comment section and see, damn, these guys aren't getting married because they realize it's a raw deal, or these guys aren't getting in relationships. So now they're trying to switch back to how things used to be. Watch, I guarantee within the next 10 years, a lot of women are going to try to go back to revert far as, I want to stay home and be a stay-at-home wife. Watch, I guarantee it, man.
Yeah, and that's why I saw a statistic where they're saying the country's becoming more conservative because they understand that if these women get too out of hand, things are gonna get crazy. So you need men to kind of rein it in and have standards, and also women who have standards. They say, hey, you're going too far this way. You should do this. And religion is starting to play a big role because years ago, she probably would have said, F Christianity, or I'm not religious like that,
Yeah. That's what it comes down to, man. So that's Look, ain't no difference than Kim Kardashian, man. Look, I've seen the sex tape with her and Ray J, you know, and I'm not going to sit here and bash on this woman or whatever. You know, she's married with Kanye West. They've been together for years. But see, what happens is what you do now would affect you later, whether it be good or bad. See, the consequences, a lot of women really don't face consequences like men do. If I go out here and call a woman out her name, there's a possibility they look at me and say, okay, especially if they got film on me, I could lose my job. But see, a lot of women don't really have the responsibility like a man does. So, but see, the red pill content is now starting to show that these women really aren't getting wifed up, and now they're reverting, like you said, back to Christianity. And things are going to go back go back to how it was back in the day. You know, it's still going to be women and feminism out there that's going to still do their thing. But once they realize that this feminism really isn't getting them anywhere, they're going to say, okay, what are men talking about? Yeah. Because men have the choice to choose if they want to get married or not. We hold that choice.
Yeah. We do.
You know, so yeah, I ain't gonna hold you, man. Let these brothers and stuff call in and sisters call in and stuff. But yeah, I appreciate everything, man.
Cool, man. Well, that was a good call, man. Thanks for calling in, bro.
Anything. All right.
Shout out to the brother for calling in. That was a good call, man. Yeah, the lines are open. Any, born again virgins in the chat room that want to call in, you're more than welcome to call in. Did you find Jesus again? All right, you're live with Jada Black. What's up?
Hi, Jada.
Hey.
Is it Jada?
Yeah, this is Jada Black. What's good? Or you say Jay.
Hi, Jada Black. My name is Lisa, and I'm calling because what if Evelyn is just trying to improve herself?
Well, it's good. I want her to improve herself, because then she'll probably be a happier person,
Yeah, because maybe it's taken her a while for her to realize that she's getting older. She has a daughter. She's kind of out of control with her temper, and she doesn't want to hop from man to man anymore. Yeah. And she's trying to get herself together so that she can possibly get some man of substance the next time.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. Men have a way of calming women down. They have a way, especially women who are known to be volatile, like the what's her name, the Erica Mena chick. She seemed to have calmed extra, a lot ever since she's had this relationship with Safari. So so I think it takes just a guy being able to, that they can get with, that they want to be with, that can really just calm them out and get them, on the right, path,
Yeah, that's kind of all I wanted to say, because, I want to give her a chance. I want to give all women a chance that's been doing things that they shouldn't do. And, I'm an older woman. I'm 54. Okay. I've been celibate now for about almost 7 years. Okay. And I'm not in a hurry. I look about 38.
Oh, you do, huh?
I'm going to take my time, too. I'm going to take my time and get someone that's worthy of me, but I also want to be worthy of them. Okay. So it takes a little work, and I think she's doing her work, and that's kind of all I wanted to say. Okay. Well, I love your show.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And hopefully you find somebody. Okay. You seem like a nice lady, okay?
Thank you. Thank you. Right. Bye-bye.
Bye. Shout out to Lisa for calling in, telling her truth. You know what I'm saying? I see you, Shan. Shan, you should call in. I'm pretty sure you have a very good perspective on it. Miranda, you can call in. If there was any perspective you want to add. Because I definitely would like to hear women's take on this. As far as, women being born again virgins or whatnot. Okay. You're live with Jada Black. What's up?
Hey, Jay. I wanted to go ahead and call and talk about old poison ivy.
Okay. What's good, Beth?
Well, here's the thing. I feel like, a lot of these women, they think they can go go through all what they go through publicly. We're just going to forget it. And we didn't. Your whole facts have been documented.
Right.
We remember. We're going to bring them up every chance you get. They think that, like, it's not like credit. After 7 years, your wholeness doesn't get deleted.
Nah.
It's still there. We all remember.
Yeah. Well, she's hoping to get a reprieve. She's hoping to get a restart, you know.
Well, I don't care how much holy water she washes her kitty cat with. It's not going to be good.
Well, I do think that, like, I noticed this with women, like, they will become religious and start reciting Bible verses at certain points in their life, you know what I'm saying? I have noticed that, you know.
After they have a kid, that's when they do that. When they become a single mom, that's when God first. If you put God first, you wouldn't have had the kid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's because,
and stop calling him your king. So no, I'm not with that. I'm not with that. I'm not with the single moms who are, men ain't no good, men are trash, but my son is the king. Nah, he ain't. He's trash too. He's trash too. So no, I'm not falling for any of Cruella de Vil's tactics. But we all know, as I told you multiple times before, a simp turns 18 every day. So someone will be there to clean up.
Oh, of course, definitely.
We all know these janitors love to clean up.
She got some in her purse. You know that she's, you know, when need be, she'll pull them out. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody who's always wanted to get with her. Someone behind the scenes. She's got a simp out there waiting to get set or lit. Somebody's out here imitating a blow pop, waiting to get lit. Strawberry. Drea, she'll be, if things don't work out with her and that stud she's with, she'll be next in line. You know, Black China, I think she's on her last leg. I think she's running a trick. She's going to have to go to China at this point. I don't think any more simps are dating her at this point. She's going to have to import them, preferably somebody who doesn't speak English, so they don't know much about her.
Yeah, I think she's dealing with older. I think she's dealing with older sugar daddies right now,
who don't know anything about social media and have no idea who she is. Probably, they think she's just a nice little black girl from China with little holes in her cheeks, bullet holes. But that's all I want to say, though. Nobody's falling for her.
Yeah.
Or the other housewives, who half of them aren't even wives.
Yeah. She's gonna. I think cuffing season. She's still gonna be uncuffed. You know. But yeah, I appreciate the call though, Belle. Thanks for calling in. All right.
You're welcome.
All right. Shout out to Beth with the call. Damn, I had. Let me see. 1, 2. I have 4 missing calls. So the lines are open. The lines are open. I may just do a show where I just have like phone calls. You're live with Jada Black. What's going on?
Hey Jay, this is Shan.
What's good, Shan?
Yeah, it's funny that you're covering this topic because I just saw this on Facebook. But she's full of it. It's I think it's publicity. She was just on TV patting her coochie in front of the whole world.
Yeah. The only thing she has of value.
Right, and then on top of that, I know she's got a history. Has a history of always kind of like playing herself up as light-skinned woman that these black men want. That's her reputation. And now that the chick had come home to roost, she found out that all these black men now probably have dark-skinned women too. She realized that the light-skinned card is expired. You can't use your looks no more. It's expired. Now you have to bring something more to the table than just your complexion, your hair, your looks, and the idea that you can bring in mixed, quote unquote out mixed looking kids. Like after a while, men are not really into that. You may get into a younger man, maybe into that. Then maybe I want pretty kids, or I want a woman that looks good on my side. And usually for them in that industry, it would be a lighter skinned woman. But now that you're an older woman, I feel like most of the men now in her age range are looking for more substance. She's realizing that she's becoming a pass around, and the only thing that you're doing now at your age is patting your coochie for everyone to see. I don't get it. I don't believe her. I don't believe it. And I feel like these are the same women though that would get mad at people like T.I. And I'm gonna say on air, I agree with T.I. I agree with what he did. My mom was the same way. My mom was very hands-on with me and my virginity. She wanted to make sure I didn't fall into the whims of life early on because of her childhood, because of the things that she saw, and the type of neighborhoods, the type of people that could be around, especially if you know that your child has certain type of friends. And you feel like you want to kind of lead them a path that's not going to be like their friends. Because your friends growing up don't have parents that care about going to the gynecology with you, talking about your sexual health, asking are you a virgin, being sure that you can be honest with them. And a lot of parents don't trust their kids. They just don't. But I'm pretty sure that Evelyn wished she probably had a father like T.I. in her life. Maybe she wouldn't have to need to be doing that now at the age of 50-something, whatever, however old she is.
Yeah, 43. Be 44 next month.
So I feel like overall it's a publicity stunt.
Yeah, I agree. And she'll probably end up going up. Yeah,
it's a publicity stunt. Yeah, and I feel like this is just trying to up her card. But it looks so bad because maybe you got women like Whoopi Goldberg, Oprah. They're now openly saying the reason why they don't want to get married at their age is because I think Whoopi said that it's because she don't want no one in her house. And I'm looking like, well, Whoopi, what options do you really have?
Right.
It's like, why are all these older women trying to make it seem like men are just at their feet, and this is the reason why they choose not to marry? No, that's not what it really is. Keep it real. Keep it real. We can be honest and say that as you get older, despite how much money you have, you're not going to get the men that you want. And you more than likely going to get the men that are trying to leech onto what you have.
Facts.
And they know that. So if you keep it real, you won't be trying to make it seem like for younger women like myself, oh, it's just because I'm independent. I don't need no man in my space. Oprah, oh, I don't feel like any man is worth my time. I'd rather worry about my career. Everything. I'm like, no, that's not what it is. Be honest. By this time, y'all should be grandmas. By this time, y'all should be enjoying the livelihood of having children around you. You can't even do that. The only livelihood you have is cameras in your face every day. Don't tell me that's the lifestyle the majority of us want to have.
Right.
Hell no.
That's the life she chose.
Sorry for publicity stunt. That's all I want to call and say.
Okay. All right, Sam. Well, you got it out. So I appreciate you calling in, speaking on it. All right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Appreciate the call. Shout out to Shan with the call. Shout out to Shan, always watching and supporting the show. The lines are now open again. I may take one or two more calls. Yeah, this has a lot of publicity in it. And she's hoping that this would gain her sympathy or gain her the religious portion of people who no longer support her. We'll see. You're live with Jada Black. What's going on? You're live with Jada Black. What's going on?
It was good, yo. Hey, I'm gonna be honest, man.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a publicity stunt, because I don't think people play around with baptism in the Lord, man. I know how it seems, man. You know her history. She went from the NBA, NFL, MLB. But maybe she's trying to turn around, because, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, she got baptized, cause, like, who playing around with that, man? At all things.
Yeah. She did go an extra step that she really didn't have to, but she did.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, come on, you acting like she don't think, like, she know what she was part of, man, that life, basketball. Wow, she know what she was doing. Maybe she's trying to change, so she got a son now.
Well, honestly though, for her sake and her son's sake, she better change. You know, for both of their sakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm saying, like, yo, she realized she getting up there in age, and there's a new wave coming in.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying, man. She realized her time is over. That's all. And it's just her new stage in her life. Don't get me wrong. I probably hit. I wouldn't wait, but I hit. But it's just, hey, her time is up, and it's a new wave coming on, man. And that's all I gotta say.
All right, cool. Thanks for the call. The Wall is definitely undefeated. The Wall is undefeated. You're live with Jada Black. What's going on?
How you doing, G?
What's up, man?
This is actually my first time being on one of your live streams. I'm actually just started watching your content.
Cool. That's cool, man.
Yeah, but yes, sir. I just wanted to say, I watched one of your videos a couple days ago about the Wall, and I gotta admit, the Wall is undefeated.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? This is exactly what you're talking about. And and I'm not gonna judge Evelyn because none of us are perfect, but at the same time, it's like a lot of these celebrity women. It's like they don't start getting Christian until they hit the wall.
Mm-hmm.
But I just want to say I'm gonna keep it brief because I'm sure you got more callers, but I mean, wow. It's just no one really sees until later on in life. I just want to say when I first started watching your videos, I had conflicting views, but now I'm seeing more and more. As I go about my life, red pill might be the best thing for a lot of us.
Yeah, I agree.
But I just wanted to keep it. Yes, sir. I just wanted to keep it short and brief. I look forward to calling in more and more, but I'm really starting to get interested in your content, though.
Well, thanks, man. Hopefully you like every video and every live stream. Okay.
Oh, yes, sir. Thank you so much.
All right. Well, appreciate the call too, man.
All right.
All right. Shout out to the brother for calling in. All right. Appreciate the call from the brothers. First time calling in, watching the show. Shout out to all the first time people watching. It's cool. You're live with Jada Black. What's going on?
What's up, Jay?
Yo, what's up, man?
Yeah, I made sure I like the stream.
Cool, thank you.
Hey, real quick, you think when it's a situation like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna keep it neutral,
Okay.
You think when it's a situation like that, this type of person would marry somebody with less money?
Yeah, if she's at a point to where she only gonna date a man for his looks, she could go that route. There's a lot of broke dudes out here who have looks and want to date them,
Yeah. What about the prenup?
I don't think she's gonna marry him. If she did, she'd probably make him sign one. But I doubt that they'll do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They ain't giving none of that child support money back, Jay.
Well, nah, they never give that child support money. No.
Yeah. Oh, one more thing, real quick. I like the content. Somebody had said no hymen, no diamond, so I wanted to get that a shout.
Yeah.
That was nice right there. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And we need to, like, as men, it's some things we can agree on, like child support. You understand what I'm saying? Like how to figure that out.
Right.
Like maybe we need to, well, you're doing a great job of that already, like doing your thing. Like we don't need a march or nothing like that, but what I mean? We need to kind of like, what if it was a situation I'm just, just for humor. What if we like walked up on each other sometimes and just handed each other some protection or something like that. You know, we could chop a lot of this bullshit, you know, down. You know what I'm saying? We could, you know, something like that. Like, you know, 'cause it ain't all about being Joe Familiar, but it is about like understanding what we dealing with. You know what I mean? Because sometimes I feel like we a dangerous species. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, we definitely have to take care of ourselves out here more and more. You know, especially these days. I agree with that.
Yeah. So yeah, I appreciate you, Jay.
All right, cool, man. Thanks for the call, bro. All right, man. Appreciate it. Shout out to the caller calling in, man. All right. I think that was everybody that was pretty much on the line. That was going to be one of my topics, Miranda. I had this topic, and I had the Dame Dash topic. The Dame Dash topic may be tomorrow. It may be tomorrow. But that situation is troubling because, see, Dame Dash has a lot of supporters and people that don't see what everybody else sees. You know? Dame Dash is in that territory where if you criticize him, you're going to have a lot of grown-ass men in their fields because you disagree with Dame. Yeah, Dame is very smart. He makes a lot of good decisions until you see him being, you know, arrested for back child support. Yeah, but that's it for the calls, man. I appreciate everybody that called in, man. Yeah, we had a lot of calls. I got to mostly everybody. Yeah, they got to most everybody. It is all fun and games until you owe the white man. Cool, Justin, I see you. Dame Dash has rich friends. He probably has money stashed away. Dame is not dumb. I'm sure Dame has money put up somewhere. I think he just don't want to pay his exes any money. I truly believe he just don't want to pay his ex any money. I think Dame has money put away. I don't think he's the type of guy that just allows himself to go broke. I do think he's a risk taker with his money. But you have to be smart too. Yo, Rachel Ward, 400,000. Yeah, either he doesn't have it, Miranda, or he's hiding money. He's got money put away. But Dame ain't making the money he probably used to back in the day. You know, I know he has a lot of businesses, things of that nature, but are they making money? Like he had to go at what's the guy name? The guy who created Empire, the director. He had to go at him for money. And no matter how deep in debt Dame gets, he's still gonna have people defending him. And I'm a guy. I think Dame seems like a cool, an intelligent guy. I don't think Dame is dumb, but I think Dame just gets to the point to where, you know, he doesn't want to pay people, or he just doesn't have it. Yeah, Lee Daniels, right? Lee Daniels. He went at Lee Daniels for money. You know? I mean, they're all successful, Beth, but they're not really making money like that. She probably is getting her, she's probably getting a return, but she's not making millions upon millions like that. And she has a lifestyle. I'm pretty sure that, Rachel Roy has a lifestyle she wants to keep. Just look at Nas and Khalees. Khalees has a lifestyle that she wants to keep, even though she has her own business that she makes $1 million a year in, but she still wants Nas's money because Nas's money looks good to her. Nas has new money from his different See, Nas is the type of guy I will get business advice from. Nas is a guy, if I want business advice, I'm going to go to Nas. I don't think I'm going to go to Dame. I'm just going to be real. I don't think I'm going to go to Dame. I will go to Nas for business advice, investing, but I don't think I'm going to go to Dame. If I want to have a real conversation about life, I may go talk to Dame. But if I'm speaking money, I'm going to go talk to Nas. I mean, I could have a conversation with both of them, but one guy has shown that he wins with his risks, and one guy apparently isn't. And mind you, Nas barely makes music anymore. Plus, Dame is living in LA. I know it costs a lot of money to live out there in those gated communities out there. Yeah, but shout out to everybody that's here. So I would go to Jay-Z. I mean, I would go to Jay too, you know. But Jay-Z, he's still in the music industry. Like, his income is from the music industry for the most part. But as far as outside of that, I mean, he has other things he's doing, of course. He's making a lot of money. But Nas is a guy who, I want to say came from, out of nowhere. But he didn't have a lot. I don't think he had a lot of capital, but he still invested his money right. He invested his money right. So I would definitely go to him for advice. Shout out to see Denise. What's going on? I would definitely go to Nas. Nas moves in silence. He doesn't brag about his money. He doesn't brag about his accomplishments. He just moves in silence, man. He could probably give whole courses online. Nas could make a ton of money if he did online courses like Boyce Watkins. Okay? If he went the Boyce Watkins route, he could make a lot of money. Or if he went and did like speaking engagement, I don't know if he does it. He could make a lot of money just from speaking engagements, because they do have that where a lot of guys will travel to different seminars or whatnot, and they will speak on investing and how to handle, and dealing with, your money and what to really look for as far as investing. Shaq too. Shaq is a very smart businessman. Shaq is another guy I would go to get financial advice from. Nas has a Hennessy endorsement deal. I'm pretty sure he got a couple endorsements. I have no doubt. Yeah, man. Nas is too lazy to rap. I mean, he might be, but he's making more money outside of that than with the music. No, he's making more money outside of music, so he doesn't feel. I don't think he feel the urgency to make music. Yeah, Shaq owns a bunch of franchises, and Shaq is a smart businessman too. Like, he's making more money now than he ever did as a player. Just from all the investments that he made. Yeah, Magic Johnson too. Yep. But yeah, investing is actually, it's a risk, man, but it has to be calculated risks, man. Calculated risks. Yeah, she did, John. Now where she at? Baby for the women. From Jaye. Y'all heard about that, Miranda? That he got with Aaliyah before Jay could. Jay wanted to get with her. And that started a lot of the tension. Then Dame tried to get with Beyonce. I think a lot of that was going on. That's part of the beef I can understand because, you know, a man's ego, and I'm gonna let you ladies know this. A man's ego will be hurt a lot if his friend is able to smash his woman, especially if you consider yourself an alpha male or you consider yourself a leader, you consider yourself to be the top guy. But when this guy is screwing your woman, that can cause you to be very much so hurt psychologically by that, you know? Or if the guy takes your girl from you, you know? But were they together, Miranda? Because I heard that they weren't really together like that. That they were like in the early stages of it. But it wasn't really a full-fledged relationship. That they may have been kicking it. But when I meant Dame got with her, what I mean Dame was going to wife her up, is what I'm saying. Dame was going to wife her up. But Jay known to smash, you know, dudes, chicks, man. Look at what he said about Nas' baby mama. You know? It's all about ego. All about ego, man, with these guys. And when you have an ego the size of Dame Dash's ego, you can see why they had such a schism for so long. Dame was crying, apologizing. Yeah, he did apologize today. Because I think he realizes that at the end of the day, even if you don't like somebody, you can still do business with them. Even if you don't like somebody, even if you don't like somebody, you can still do business with them. You can still make money with them. That doesn't mean that you have to like them. Yeah, from what I understand, man, they said Aaliyah got around. And I'm not trying to disparage her. I'm talking about what I have heard. But she got around a little bit towards the end of the R. Kelly relationship. She was just sort of floating, man. She was sort of just floating. From what I understand, she was just floating. You know? And I think she kind of felt a bit protected with Dame. Because Dame could be a volatile dude, man. You know? He's the type of guy that Jay needed on his side when it came to business. But when Jay didn't need Dame no more, he got the fuck away from Dame. Because he knew the type of dude Dame was. Dame is fiercely loyal, but Dame has a huge ego. And he will let it get the better of him. Which is why he's in a situation that he's in now, unfortunately. I think Genuine Pipe, he will never admit it. That if he honestly though, he might have. Genuine might have, man. Anybody remember the music video he was in with Aaliyah, man? You know. Genuine probably done took down a lot of chicks in the 90s, man. Genuine probably took down a lot of chicks in the 90s, man. He smacked Harvey Weinstein. Yeah, I heard that, man. Dame didn't give a fuck. Dame did not give a fuck. But listen, Dame is the type of guy you do want in your corner, man, when you dealing with these industry motherfuckers. Let me calm down. When you dealing with these industry people, you know, you need pit bulls on your team. What's good, Elwood? I see you. With that pony. Yeah, man. You see some of the women nowadays, man. They're lost. Lori Harvey, Megan Thee Stallion. She's dancing on a dude who ain't really, into her like that. I mean, he would like to smash, and I'm pretty sure he gonna end up smashing. She just want him to wife her up, which is never gonna happen unless he wants to smash. But again, you got these chicks floating out here, man. Without guidance, these women will float and float until they done been ran through all throughout the industry. Yeah, but the reinventing doesn't always work. It really doesn't. Especially if they've already made up in their mind that they're going to continue to do the same thing they've been doing. I'm convinced Lori Harvey wants to be a single mother because the one thing you get with dealing with Future is a baby. That's the one thing you end up doing is getting a baby. Yeah, man, Megan Thee Stallion is not a sex symbol, man. I don't care how much assets you show, how much tits you show, how much skin you show. There are people who are not going to see you as sexy. They're not going to see you as sexy. I think more people find Nicki Minaj and there's a few other female rappers that people may find more sexy, She must want to be like because there's no Future in dating Future. But yeah, her and Future are out and about now. They're public with their relationship. And it's like, I understand you young, right? I understand you young, you want to date. But look at who you're dating. You're dating guys who are known to make baby mothers. They are baby mother making machines. But without guidance, these females go to the waste. And unfortunately, you're going to see women like your Lori Harveys or even your Megan Thee Stallions, they're going to end up being ran through and ran out the industry, man. Unless you pull a Cardi B and get married. The best thing Cardi ever did was to get married to Offset because Offset has connections. Offset is in the industry. He's well regarded inside rap and he's her connection to it, So I think because of that, it was a good match for her. But what I'm telling you, man, when these people have nobody to watch out for them, they're going to end up somebody's baby mama, somebody's jump off, somebody's side piece. And she's dating a guy who literally does not wear any type of protection. That's the guy who she wants to be out and about with. What I'm trying to figure out is this, like, is it the fact that he got kids? Is it the fact that he got baby mamas? Does that attract women? Are women attracted to men with multiple baby mamas? This dude almost has 10 kids. He ain't too far from it. But what I'm telling you, man, without guidance, these women are going to be, wasted, man. All that potential wasted. The one thing I can say about Cardi B made the choice to link with somebody so she'll never have to get ran through in the industry. She linked with Offset early and connected to him and the Migos. So she don't have to worry about trying to be sexy for none of these rappers. But when you got women out here who've never felt attractive, they've never gotten the attention from the guys that they want, they get some fame, they can get attention from these guys. Because you got to remember, Trey Songz and Meg Thee Stallion flirted with each other on Twitter when she first, became well known, right? So you fast forward, that was a situation in the making, but it's only gonna make her look bad because Trey don't love these chicks. Trey is the type of guy who would rather date a regular chick than one of these industry chicks. Now he will smash these industry chicks, but he's not looking to date them. Got that Friday. Two black women hasn't got that Friday. That's thought logic. Yeah, dirty dicks must be in, man. I think dirty dicks are in, with some of these chicks, man. It's crazy. Yeah, she did. And you know what's funny, Shan? She would tell women to be independent and do their own thing, but she's pro-marriage because she's actually married. She's in a relationship where it's man and woman. And because of that, she's in a patriarchal relationship. How you going to tell the people that listen to you to be free and independent and don't, do your own thing, Trey Songz is responsible. I will say that Trey Songz is very responsible, but this guy, Future is not. Future is not responsible with his Johnson. It's just like Beyonce. Beyonce, it will tell people that she's a feminist, but you're in a relationship where clearly Jay-Z's the leader because you left your father's management company to be underneath his, to be led by him. Do y'all understand that Beyonce's career is being led by Jay-Z? But she's talking about how she's feminist and for female empowerment, but she's in a relationship that's very patriarchal. That's why Solange was trying to fight Jay-Z, because Solange is not like that. Solange is the epitome of the type of women who listen to Beyonce's music. The type to put their hands on a dude, the type to be promiscuous, the type that don't stay in relationships very long, they never get wifed up. But if you look at her life, it's different, Well, Janie, yeah, her character is very fake, but I believe the person who talks all that shit is her. That's Cardi, So you can tell both of them are very different from each other. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, Beyonce listens to Jay-Z. She listens to Jay-Z. She's not one of these women that's gonna sit up there and talk shit to him. Like, you don't tell me what to do. I make my own money. Ain't no situation like that. Oh, really, Miranda? Okay. Yeah, I know, Zane. I believe she's told people that she came from a family structure, but she was just wild. There's a lot of girls like that, unfortunately. They have a 2-parent household, but they're just wild. They don't want to listen. They want to do what they want to do, and life will teach them. Beyonce is selling these chicks a product and they buy the hell out of it. The only one better at selling snake oil is Kardashians. Yeah, and that's why she has such a devout fan base, because Beyonce knows what to say and how to reach them, even though that's not her lifestyle. It's all about her being able to reach as many people as possible. So she's going to tell them to be a feminist. She's gonna tell them to seek female empowerment. She's gonna tell them to, you know, when you do mess up, damages property, or, you know, make them apologize, make them suffer. Meanwhile, is she making Jay-Z suffer at anything? She values that marriage and the fact that it is a part of the culture today, more than trying to be a free and independent woman who don't need a man. But shout out to everybody that's here. You know. Right, she did a whole Lemonade album just to stay with him. Did a whole album. Talking about how mad she was. She ain't taking his shit. But you still with him to this day. Y'all got an even bigger family. I say got her pool guy, trust and believe. Oh, I believe that. LeBron James. Listen, Beyonce has done her once or twice, okay? She's done her once or twice. You know, we've heard the rumors. We've heard some things, you know? Shout out to you, Denise. See you. Yeah, we ain't heard nothing about Lemonade. We don't hear nothing about Lemonade. I want to know from the Beyonce fans, do y'all still listen to Lemonade? I still have my video response to the Lemonade album on my JDBTv channel. I did a video response a couple years back to the Lemonade song. Or the Lemonade album. Okay, this was the one from 3 years ago. This is the one from 3 years ago. They was ratioing the shit out this video. I got a bunch of people that I don't even... Okay. This was the formation video. It's a formation. What's going on? This is JDB here with another video. I want to talk about this whole, fake outrage over this Beyonce formation video or song. I remember my videos used to skip, man. My videos used to skip, man. Praising it, and you have the that was the production back in the day. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can find the Lemonade. Saying it's anti-police and they're calling for a boycott. 2016, man. Them were the days, man. Hold up. Let me see if I can get it over here. I can find that Lemonade, the one I did about Lemonade. Let's see if I can find it. Is it here? Okay, yeah, that's it. I think the quality probably about the same. What's going on? This is JDB here with another video. I want to talk really quickly about this new Beyonce outrage. And it comes from her new, I guess you want to call it a visual album, where she basically did a couple of songs and made them into videos. They're like a video after video after video. So like a short film, if you have seen those. And it appeared on HBO. Now, I didn't watch the HBO one. I'm going to try to watch it. HBO and Cinemax, by the name of Rachel Roy, who herself was married to his ex-business partner, Dame Dash. And, yeah, that's an old video I had back in the day. Yeah, that's that old JDB. You know, that's back in the. I had to go back in the archives for that. That was actually on private. It was the red pill Jada Black, no bitches alive Jada Black. That she gonna get this red pill overdose Jada Black. Yeah, 2016 was a crazy year, man. You know, I'm 20 and I began secretly dating around 2002, I believe. So since I was a baby, she's been with Jay. Damn, Janie, you only 20? Yeah, she's been with him for a long time. A long time. Yeah, that was before I was putting music in the background. Well, actually, I think I was, kind of. Some videos I wouldn't. Now, the first ones I was doing, 2014, I wasn't putting music on it. Some I was. You know? Man, I had so many of those. Every time I see those older videos, it's kind of like nostalgia. You know what I'm saying? You feel the nostalgia. What a time to be on YouTube, 2013, 2014, 2015. What a time to be on YouTube, man. It just was so fresh, man. Content creators so fresh. The people were so fresh. You were just learning these different experiences. All these dudes from around the world speaking on these topics, man. She will never leave Jay, but she will definitely have some. I'm pretty sure she does, Janie. Absolutely, you know. Yeah, man, what a time to make videos, man. If y'all could have seen some of the content creators we had back then, man, it was crazy. It's the creativity, the content, man. Wow. You know? Back during response. Yeah, right. Yeah, remember that, Edward? When people would make response videos to each other, or they would make response videos to people all the time. You even had to let that person know, or you can let that person know you did a response to them, you know? Oh, yeah, LD. Okay. Yeah, man. It's crazy, man, because you get to see all these different people, different experiences, you know? Like, we was like unbeatable, man. The type of people that we had, ideology wise, intellectually, unbeatable, unmatched, you know? And we actually felt like a group of people, a group of individuals who got along, and we all had the same goals, you know? Right. Yeah, exactly, man. We was just taking it to him, man. Just intellect, man. We were just mopping the floor with him, man. Intellectually. Bay was 18 and Jay was 30. You mean in 2002, Miranda? Because some people say Beyonce is older, was older, actually older than said people thought, you know? Oh, yeah, Gerard. I think there was a lot of guys that were blue pilled, you know? I was still on my red pill journey in 2014. That's what led me to start making videos in the latter part of that year, you know? I would say 2012, 2013, and 2014 was like me, you know, getting on the journey where I am now, you know, because that's when I discovered content creators who were making similar videos to what I was doing. Was around 2012, 2013. I was like, damn, because I used to only be on YouTube to listen to like music or like song covers. Who else used to watch YouTube for song covers? Like, if there was a hot song out, you want to see if somebody could actually do a cover of it. This is weird shit, you know. Oh, man. I've been on here for a minute. Shout out to everybody that's here. No, it would be a 9 now when she was 18. Yeah, because I don't think she was 18 when they got together, unless it was secretly. I think she was in her 20s by the time they started dating. Early 20s. I would say at least 21. I would say at least 21. But shout out to everybody that's here, man. Make sure that y'all like the stream. All right. Oh yeah, RZ. Well, that's what YouTube's become popular for. That people hate it for. You know. He probably did L-word. I could see that because Beyonce looked good back. I'm not saying she don't now, but I'm saying like with Destiny's Child, like Beyonce was clearly the star of the group. Even though I do like Kelly Rowland, I thought she was very attractive. But clearly Beyonce was the star of the group. You know? Oh, really, Miranda? I mean, Jay-Z has been a big deal for a long time. Jay-Z's a very, savvy dude. I'm pretty sure she was intrigued by him, Right, Elwood. Yeah, the Ja Rule 50 Cent beef. That played out on TV. No social media. And the way it played out, man, it's crazy. All right, people. I'll see y'all in the next one. You have a good rest of your night. Make sure you follow me on social media if you have it. If you don't, then just make sure you subscribe and click the notification button. And I'll see y'all on the next one.